What's up, Duelists? MD here, and today I have something really cool to show you all. It is going to be a structure deck opening of Rise of the True Dragon structure deck. Now, what has this so hyped up is really crazy because, first of all, you get a lot of Felgrand cards, which are really cool, but also the fact that a lot of cards coming here that are going to really help out the Blue Eyes deck. So, let's take a quick little, you know what? I could show you guys the back of it. Oh, just something I do want to show you guys quickly. We do get Raiden Hand, the Lightsworn in this, but look how badly it's misspelled. Like, and every structure deck seems to be like this too. So, if you actually have one that's spelled correctly, you might have a rare one, because so far all of these I'm seeing are spelled incorrectly. Like, it's insane. Like, it's not even by a letter either. Look how badly that's misspelled. It's supposed to be Raiden. But yeah, you get a lot of cool dragon cards in here. Plus stuff for like a Felgrand type deck. And there you go. And for those of you who've never opened up a structure deck before, you get here a beginner's guide with them, telling you everything you need to know about the basics of the game, tribute summoning, special summoning, how your turn works, how you battle, attack versus defense position, spell and traps, just all the basic stuff you need to know. And you also get a little paper mat that has everything set up for you, plus a little bit of advice on how to play. So, there you are. And now we're going to get right into this structure deck here that we get. This 40 card deck. If this thing wants to cooperate and open. There we go. Yeah, I tell you guys, there's a lot of cool stuff in this. So one of the ultra rares you get in this is Arc Brave Dragon, I believe it's pronounced. Forgive me if I mispronounced that, but it's actually a really cool card. If this card is supposed to summon from the graveyard, you can banish as many face-up spell and trap cards your opponent controls as possible. And if you do, this card gains 200 attack for each of those banished. Wow. That alone would make this really cool, not to mention there's plenty of ways to special summon dragons. Okay. Once per turn, during the standby phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it was sent there last turn, you can target one level 7 or 8 dragon type monster in your graveyard, except for Arc Brave Dragon, special summon it. So, right there, it seems to be pretty good. And there's a lot of ways you can special summon this. So, alright, the next one, Divine Dragon Lord Felgrand. Now, this is another really big and cool monster. If it's special summoned from the graveyard, you can tell an opponent's monster that they control in the graveyard, banish it, and he gains 100 attack for each rank / level that monster was. So, with the right setup, he could be an insanely powerful monster right there. But there's more! If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can target a level 7 or 8 dragon type monster in your graveyard, except for this one, special summon it. So, you attack, destroy one of the monsters, boom, you special summon another dragon right there and keep going. So, definitely powerful. Alright. Next up here, we got Dragon Knight Creation, one of the super rares you get in the set. You increase this level's card by 4 during your opponent's turn only. When the card is when it destroys an opponent's monster and sends it to the graveyard, you could send a level 7 or 8 dragon monster from the deck to the graveyard. And you could also send one card from your hand to the graveyard, then target a level 7 or 8 dragon type monster in the graveyard. You send this to the graveyard, and you can special summon that monster. But you can only use it once per turn. That's this side. Our other super rare card is going to be Ruins of the Divine Dragon Lords. If a monster is special summoned except from the graveyard while you control a level 7 or 8 dragon monster, that face-up special summon monster has its effects negated until the next turn, even if the card leaves the field. Wow. That's pretty good considering just about every card in the meta right now for monsters has effects. So, that is pretty darn good. Once per turn, you could send one other face-up card you control to the graveyard, and you special summon one Dragon Lord token with 0 attack, 0 defense, and level 1. And you could send one level 7 or 8 Dragon type monster from your hand, or face-up from your field to the graveyard, and you could add this card to your hand. So, pretty cool stuff there. Sorry, I had a little hiccup there. But yes, this is the big one, guys. Return of the Dragon Lords, also known as Gospel or Revival from the OCG. I really wish they would have kept that name, but this card especially is what's really going to help out the Blue Eyes deck like crazy. You can special summon a level 7 or 8 dragon type monster from your graveyard, and if it would be destroyed by battle or card effect, and you could banish this instead of that card being destroyed. So This is very powerful, not only in this Felgrand deck, but in Blue Eyes especially. This is one of the big ones we were missing, and now we got it, so. Alright. Everything else from here is just common stuff. I'm not going to really go too much into it, but just want to take this out of the way first. Here's one Dragon Lord token you get from the structure deck, which will go with the Ruins of the Divine Dragon. So, they do give you a token, which I think is pretty cool. But, yeah, I'm just going to go through these kind of quickly, because if I spent so much time on these, we would literally be here for hours, unfortunately. So, right here, you got Paladin of Felgrant, got Guardian of Felgrant, Felgrant Dragon, Darkblaze Dragon, Herald of Creation. Now, from here, we're mostly going to see stuff we already know about. Decoy Dragon, which I just want to take a second to talk about this one. This one, I think, is really, really cool. If it's targeted for an attack, you could target one's level 7 or higher Dragon-type monster in your graveyard, and you special summon it, and you change the attack to that. So, with this, if you have it on the field and the Blue Eyes in the graveyard, they attack this, you special summon the Blue Eyes, and they have to attack the Blue Eyes, which not many things are going to overpower a Blue Eyes White Dragon, guys. So, this, I think, is also going to be pretty good in the deck. Got Red Eyes Wyvern. How about the Red Eyes? Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, another really important card for the Blue Eyes deck, and Red Eyes too. For a common, this was actually pretty expensive for a while. This was literally like almost a $10 common, but now that we got it in the structure deck, it's really good to lower the price and help people get the stuff that they need. So we also get White Knight Dragon, Dark Storm Dragon, Arm Protector Dragon, Evil Swarm Zahak, forgive me if I mispronounced that, Eclipse Wyvern, White Dragon Wyvern Buster, Black Dragon Collapsed Serpent, Keeper of the Shrine, another kind of important card there. Kidmono Dragon. I've only seen this card as like at least a super, I believe, for a while. So it's pretty cool now that we're getting this in a structure deck. And we also get a couple Lightsworn cards. So we get Jane Lightsword Paladin, Aaron Lightsword Monk, and Raiden Hand Lightsword. Now this is actually not a huge deal, but it is kind of a relatively big deal because this card has only been like as a super rare and up for the longest time. And so you guys can see quickly, I am not exaggerating how badly they misspelled that. You see Raiden here, and we got like Ravizden, something like that there. So it's just crazy how badly they could have misspelled this card. Alright, we also get Card Trooper. And now for our spells, we have Dragon Ravine, got Winged Bee Dragon, Trade In, another very important card, which for a common was kind of pricey, but now something got reprinted. This gonna make it much more affordable and easy for people to get. Foolish Burial, got Hand Destruction, Rhoda, Reinforcement of the Army, Warrior Returning Alive, Charge of the Light Brigade, another cool card to see. Terraforming, just about every structure deck has those. Also, we get traps like Dragon's Rebirth, Burst of Breath, Needlebug Nest, Breakthrough Skill, very, very cool to see in the structure deck. Call the Haunted, and Oasis of Dragon Souls. Let's put all that down there. Yeah, I know a couple of these cards were new, guys. I'm sorry I couldn't get through all of them, but we would literally be here forever trying to explain every single card. But luckily, on the back of the card list and with this structure deck, it gives you brief descriptions on how the newer cards work. So I definitely highly recommend you pick this up. And if you're trying to go for the Blue Eyes White Dragon deck, guys, take my advice. Get everything now, because I guarantee you, once Alternative Dragon comes out, everything is going to be so expensive. Well, stuff is kind of pricey already, but once Alternative hits the field, oh my goodness. I don't even want to imagine how much those cards are going to cost once we get Alternative here. So that's just my friendly bit of advice to you guys. Get everything as soon as possible. So if you like this video, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And, well, that's about everything I got for you guys today. So this has been Magician's Descendant, and I will see you duelists later.